Hey everyone, welcome to my live. This is a who's coming towards you in love. Okay, so I'm going to do the fire signs first, then the water, then air, then earth. Okay, so we are going to see who's coming towards you in love. Woohoo, first! Yes, you are. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm going to do the fire signs first, then water, then air, and then earth. Do I have any Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in here? And then after this live, I'm going to go live on my TikTok on Becky Paradise Vibes to talk about my small business and to show the products. So if that interests you, feel free to check that out after this. If you have TikTok and if you're free. Okay, you're an Aries, perfect. Because I'm doing fire signs first. Also, guys, if you would like to explore any connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime at my email, which is paradisevibes1111@gmail.com. Okay, so we have a Taurus, a fellow Taurus. I'm a Taurus too. Hi, Raluca. Okay, so for everybody who just joined, I'm doing a who's coming towards you in love, starting with the fire signs, then water, then air, and then earth. Another fellow Taurus. Awesome. Hey, haha. Right back at ya. Yolanda, nice to see you. Okay, you're a Pisces. You will be right after the fire signs. How's everyone doing today? It's been a while since I've been live. Okay, let's get started with the fire signs. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's coming towards you in love? All right, so right away, what I'm seeing for you guys is we have somebody who's coming back around from your past that you guys were somewhat romantically involved with to some capacity. And I'm seeing that this person was not interested in commitment back when you guys were involved with this person, okay? So they're coming back around and they want you guys to see how much they've grown, how much they've changed. And, it's like they always knew you guys were a catch, but it's like they weren't, the timing wasn't quite right for them, is what I'm seeing. Like they had to go through whatever they had to go through before they could feel ready for you, or ready, period, for anyone, is what's coming through with that. And the other thing is, okay, so we have, it's possible they're an air sign. We've got Gemini and Libra standing out, but I'm really getting like a fiery vibe from this person. Okay, so it could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever resonates with who this is for you guys. And it's interesting because I see that you guys had a lot of fiery chemistry, okay? I see that you're both very passionate people. So there was a magnetism there, a definite chemistry. But at the same time, it's kind of like you guys also brought out the competitive side to each other. Well, either way, it's like this person has seen the light and they're like, they have this vibe of like, I hope it's not too late. And they want to come back around, they want to make things right. So okay, so fire signs, do you know who this is? Before I dive even deeper? All right, so not only does this person want to make things right with you guys, but they want to come back around. I see possible relationship if you guys are open to it, you know. It all depends, you know, it could be too little, too late, but it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, you're going to be like, this is great news. For others of you, it's going to be like, too bad, you know. Okay, so the other thing that's coming through is that this person honestly sees you guys as being marriage material, okay? And it has this continuous feeling of like, they hope that it's not too late. Okay, so it is a general reading, so it might not match everyone's scenario, but this is the dominant energy that's coming through for fire signs right now. But yeah, okay, so the other thing that's coming through strongly is communication. This person definitely wants to communicate with you. It's possible they've reached out already, like a little bit here and there. I feel like this is the type that's going to give you little breadcrumbs, like they're going to message you something casually. So I don't see them just, you know, messaging like this heartfelt paragraph of what you mean to them, but more like little bits of casual, hey, you know, what's up? How are you doing? Just to kind of test the waters and see if you guys are receptive or not. And then I feel like, you know, so what's coming across is like, if you guys are receptive, that's when they're going to, you know, take this a step further even. Okay, so 2 message cards also came through. One says, I'm concerned about maintaining my image. Okay, so that is more in the past of what I was picking up on when you guys were involved with each other. But, you know, I'm getting like there wasn't a label, like it was kind of a situationship. But now the message that they have for you guys is, I regret messing things up with you. Okay, so they are taking responsibility with that. And like I said, they want to come back around and hope that it's not too late. Okay, fire signs. That's what I see for you. Again, if you guys ever want to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. My email is right here. All right, moving right along. Do we have any water signs here? And have a great day, fire signs. Okay, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You guys are next with who's coming towards you in love. Hi, Lauren. Okay, so you're a Scorpio. Awesome. Any other water signs here? Let's see who's coming towards you in love. Okay, I'm just gonna get right to it. So, water signs, who I see for you guys. This person is coming across like the King of Water reversed. Okay, so they are definitely in their feelings right now, and they're really coming across as like being heartbroken. Okay, from this connection. So it does have an X type of feeling, whether or not there was an X label. That doesn't matter to me because I know that it can still be an X type of connection. And this person is not happy, okay? I just see them like full of regret, full of sorrow. And this is possibly could come as a shock to some of you because, they may not show it, you may not hear from them. And even if they appear to be with somebody else, I feel like this person has never gotten over you and they compare others to you. And I just see people falling short, okay? So it's like, it's another one of those scenarios where they knew you were amazing, they knew you were a catch, but at the same time, it's like, has this feeling of like they sabotaged the connection, okay? And now they spend most of their time and energy like trying to regain balance of their emotions, to feel their confident, happy self again. And it's just got this theme of like no one is you. So they constantly feel like let down, disappointed. You're coming across like you were this person's world, okay? And I just don't see them getting over it. With the Six of Air reversed, it just has this feeling of like, no matter how hard they try, they take a step forward, they feel like they take 2 or 3 steps back. That's kind of been their like feeling in life in general. So this isn't just, about your guys' connection, but I do see that once that ended, it like flipped their world upside down, basically. The one thing that really shocked this person was going from communicating with you all the time to not at all. And they don't like that. They loved that communication with you. Now they feel like they're in the dark and they don't know, what are you up to? And I just see like somebody who's trying to make sense of their world again. In fact, as I'm tapping into this, Duran Duran's Ordinary World is coming up. So check out those lyrics because I feel like that's what this person is doing. They feel like they should move forward, move on, but at the same time, it's like their heart is still connected with you and they're trying to make sense of their world right now. Yeah, in fact, we have the moon feelings cards. So this person is all caught up in their feelings, so they might go to great lengths to avoid, seeing you. For some of you, it could be blocked. But at the same time, it's like they're kidding themselves because, they can't escape it. Which is like what they say in the Duran Duran song, can't escape the ghost of you. Like everything reminds them of you, even if they're trying to distract themselves. It's really interesting because I feel like you guys had it's showing like a very passionate, fiery connection. And it ended even though neither one of you wanted it to end. Okay, let's see what else. Possible signs too, although you know how I feel about signs. Take it with a grain of salt. It's whoever crossed your mind during this, but Sagittarius is coming through. I'm getting Gemini, Aquarius. They could even be another water sign because we have the King of Hearts as well as the King of Water, which is the same thing. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They honestly feel though like you two were like the perfect match in a less than perfect circumstances, like what's coming through here. And then their message to you guys is they say, I want a relationship with you. Okay, so as usual, take it if it resonates. It is a general reading, and this is what the cards are currently showing. Okay, water signs, this is what I see for you. As always, if you would like to explore this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime at my email, paradisevibes1111@gmail.com. Okay, so Lauren, you say that this resonates. Awesome, and you're welcome. Okay, water signs, this is what I see for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And like I was saying, you know, if you are interested in my small business, feel free to go over to my TikTok, my Becky Paradise Vibes channel, because I will be going live on there sometime after this to talk about that. Christian, what's up? All right, so for those of you that have just joined, I'm doing a Who's Coming Towards You in Love reading. So I just did fire signs and water signs. Next is air and earth. What's up? Oh, you know, just going live. Wait, are you saying you have the day off or are you saying I have the day off? Also, if I have already done any of your guys' signs already, you can always rewind the live, just so you know. You do. Awesome. Enjoy your day off. Also, what sign are you? All right, so like I was saying, next we have the air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you guys are up next. Do I have any air signs in? Okay, so you're Pisces. Oh, I just did your reading. I'm a Taurus. All right, so we've got some air signs in here. All right, let me dive right to it. Let's see. Oh, you already listened to it? That was quick. Thanks, Christian. You have a great day too. All right, air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Who's coming towards you in love? Okay, so we got a lot of X type of energy coming through, so it's like is Mercury in retro because it is literally what's coming through in a lot of these readings. Whether you and this person have an X label or not, that's like the feeling that's coming through dominantly for each of the signs. So, all right, air signs, you've got somebody that you are no longer in communication with coming through, and they have not gotten over this connection, okay? And I feel like it's a fuller because this person is such a go-getter and they are so good at not displaying like emotion or revealing things that they don't want revealed, that if you're friends with them or you've seen their social media, they come across like they are living their best life, they're accomplishing all these goals. And on one hand, I do feel like that's true, but I'm seeing that they never got over this connection with you, okay? And yeah, it's interesting because for some of you, a lot of time has gone by, but it's like it doesn't matter. The time, the distance, none of that means anything. That's how connected this person still feels with you. And you guys might be dreaming about this person or they'll pop in your mind randomly. Like, I literally feel like this connection is kind of out in left field for you both, especially because I'm getting the feeling that both of you possibly have had other connections since each other, so it's one of those feelings of like that, like you'd be like, that connection, really? That's the person coming through strongest? But that's what's coming through here. Okay, it could be an earth sign. You do have earth coming through, so that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also Cancer is also coming through strongly. So a lot of water and earth vibes for you guys. Yeah, this person literally feels like the one thing that's missing is you. Okay, so I feel like it's really interesting though. They definitely have a stubborn energy to them. And this is where I would say in a reading, like my pride card would come out, as in this person has too much pride to ever admit just how much you guys meant to them. Okay, so yeah, they're not the type to admit it at all. Like, they honestly feel like somehow that would be losing if you knew how much you meant to them and there was no shot at you two getting back together. You and this person also might have had somewhat of a petty connection, okay? Like there's a feeling of like wanting to one up each other, you know? Just as an example, this doesn't have to be your scenario, but it's like if you texted K, this person would be the type to not even respond, Like that type of thing. It's just super interesting because in the outside, on the outside, this person portrays themselves as being cool, calm, and collected. Okay, so they're a hard one to get a read on. But then they have a world of emotion going on the inside. And that's where I'm seeing piercing through, this facade. It's not even necessarily a facade. On one hand, this person is good at like getting things done, on their to-do list. And they are very, like I said, like a go-getter. But on the other hand, it's like, as far as emotion goes, they're a tough one to see. Like, what is it they're really feeling? So I feel like they kept you guys guessing a lot. And that was possibly part of the intrigue, okay? Like, Yeah, and I do see that their heart was with you guys. But it's possible that this person played too hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't give enough. And that's what I'm seeing basically was the downfall. All right, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, so even though I got strong earth and water vibes for you guys, a fire sign came through. So it's just to me representing that this person is a very go-getter, passionate, lively person. Okay, it could be a fire sign. It's a general reading, but that's what I'm getting from that. And they say they want a chance with you. Okay, they want to start over. They want a real go with you. Okay, air signs, this is what I see for you. If you guys would like to explore this connection or have any other questions that you would like to book a reading for, feel free to email me at my email, paradisevibes1111@gmail.com. And have a great day, air signs. Okay, so Sev, you said it resonated. Thanks a lot. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, last but not least, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Where are my earth signs at? All right, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. Okay, so right away, earth signs. Okay, so my neighbor happens to be mowing right now as I'm going live, but just ignore that. Okay, so I've got two different energies coming for you, earth signs. Okay, the first one is coming across like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this has an X feel to it. Whether or not you guys had the label, it doesn't matter. That's the way it feels due to the consistency of seeing each other. And then when it ended, there was a heartbreak on both sides. So that's what I'm getting for that. Right now, it's coming across that you and this person are just both blazing down your own paths. And I see that, life has taken you both in different directions. But it's like, I feel like there will always be a part of them that cares about you and you them, okay? But at the same time, it just has this feeling of being over. So that's interesting that that energy wanted to come through. The other one that's coming through is a new person, okay? It has a very crush-like feeling, and just like anything being possible. I'm getting like the butterflies feeling, the face lighting, like the smiles between both of you, just a real spark and connectedness, okay? You and this person, I'm getting the impression that, you two clicked when you met. It just had this feeling of like serendipity, okay? Like a fairy tale. But what's interesting about that connection is it has this feeling of like both of you being taken also in like different directions. So at one point, it's like you two saw each other a lot. And when I say seeing each other, I don't necessarily mean like dating or romantically involved. I mean like a literal seeing of each other somewhere. And something like change that is what I'm getting. And I just feel like such a like disconnected feeling. It's almost like I don't like using the word disconnected because often like, the connection I'm reading on still feels connected, but for lack of better word, there's been like a disconnect though as far as like you went from seeing each other or even talking to not, okay? Oh, if you're just joining, okay, so I'm actually at the end of the live now, and I'm doing earth signs, who's coming towards you in love. So I already did fire, water, and air, but you can always rewind the live to catch your sign. So I'm on earth sign right now. Okay, so going back to this new person, they are also coming across like they're an air sign. Okay, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Again, it's going to be whoever, crosses your mind as I'm telling you all this. But that's the sign that's coming through. What's interesting though is I see that you and this person reconnecting though. And well, if you don't, then it's just saying that, this is the person though that feels most connected to you. Is this new person. Okay, so earth signs, do you know who this is? Okay, so Raluca, you say yep. Yeah, it just has this feeling of like newness and like anything feeling possible, and just like you two clicked, connected, and there was a disconnect. And now you're both at this point of like, well, now what? Because a connection like that doesn't, you just don't experience that with just anybody. So yeah, that's definitely the person though that's showing up as being like, you know, the one who may connect with you next. It's possible. It's a general reading, but that is what the cards are currently showing. But even as with the Two of Earth as an outcome, though, that still like has that feeling of like it may or may not happen. It's kind of like a 50-50. So that's interesting that it's so up in the air. As I tell everyone in my personal readings, that's what the cards are currently showing, so it could change, but as of right now, that's what it's showing. Okay. Ah, yeah, yes, you say. Okay, so all the earth signs know who I'm talking about. Yeah, and like I was saying though, the two people coming through strongly, ex and new person. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so this is also a little bit more information about each of the people. So the person who's coming across like the ex and a fire sign or a fiery type of person, it's coming across that you two were friends first, okay? So it was like a friend that you became romantically involved with, whether it had a label or not. And then this other person is super interesting. We have like the collaboration card. So you two are coming across as both being really creative individuals. And I could even see that if you two do reconnect, not only could you be an amazing couple, but it's like you two could collaborate on something. So that's amazing to see. Okay, so for everyone who's just now joining, I am at the end of the live. I'm on earth signs, so I've already done the air, water, and fire signs. So if you would like to see your signs reading, feel free to rewind the live. All right, so the messages that I have for the X, we have I'm done, which, yeah, like that's what I figured looking at the cards. So super interesting though that wanted to come through still. So I feel like that's just saying like there will always be a place in their heart for you. But as far as the next actual person goes, they're not it. Again, it could be different for all of you because it's a general reading, but as of right now, that's what that's showing. And as far as this new person goes, the message cards that wanted to come out for that. Hold up. Oh boy. Let me see. The message card seems to have disappeared. Hold on. Okay, so earth signs, while I get your messages, feel free to share anything about what you heard. All right, so several message cards came out for you guys about this new person. I also find it interesting that the original messages that came out disappeared. Kind of like when you two met, this connection like disappeared. So really interesting how that worked out. Okay, so it is possible that, hold on. This person, there's something about somebody else in the picture with them. Okay, so they could have been with someone even when you two met. But either way, their heart is not with this person, but it's kind of like, so their attention was automatically divided, is what I'm seeing. And they say, I'm not ready to open my heart. Super interesting again, because they seem pretty open in the cards, but that doesn't mean though that's the way that it's going to be. That's just the energy that's coming through right now. And they say, I have a lot going on and I'm trying to balance it. but they daydream about you and what you could be. Okay, so you're definitely on this person's mind because it's the dominant energy that came through for you guys. It's just interesting. It's like this person's got this whole world going on, though, that, you know, you would never know till diving into the connection. Okay, Earth signs, this is what I see for you. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any other questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can do that by emailing me at paradisevibes1111@gmail.com. That was so dramatic. Yeah, it's a super interesting connection. Oh, you're welcome, Raluca. And guys, don't forget, if you have any interest in listening about my small business that I just launched, I will be going live on TikTok on Becky Paradise Vibes channel to talk about that and show my products. So feel free to join me on there as well if you have TikTok. Okay, so you say, weirdly resonates. The person has told me all this. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. I was right in everything I said. You're so amazed at how on point I am. Oh, thank you. And like I said, if you ever want to explore this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. I do now have the option available that you can have up to 5 questions per reading. Oh, you emailed me. Okay, sounds good. You're welcome. All right, everybody. That is what I see for you all. I hope you all have an amazing day. Like I said, feel free to watch my live on TikTok if you're interested in my small business. And other than that, I will catch you all on YouTube. Bye, guys. Bye. Oh, how much is the reading? I will let you know in email. All right, bye, guys.